Hey K-popers, and welcome back to Hallyu. This week in K-pop we had the baffling controversy caused by some rude comments made by former Day 6 member Jae, Super Junior's Donghae is undergoing knee surgery, plus new music from Enhypen, Momoland, and more. Before we get started, I want to quickly thank Hallyu's honorary producers. If you want to show off your bias group here, share your pics in weekly videos, and join a vibrant Discord community with watch parties, custom emoji, and more, all you need to do is support Hallyu on Patreon. Alright, let's jump right in. This is your K-pop news update for January 16th, 2022. Alright, now the big story this week is one that was just breaking at the end of last weekend about the former Day 6 member Jae. I'm sure you all know, as we discussed just 2 weeks ago, that Jae officially left JYP Entertainment and Day 6 after a less than pleasant tenure under the label. Well, Jae didn't do himself any favors after leaving, because in a recent livestream, Jae insulted a longtime industry friend, that being Soloist Jamie. On his stream, Jae said, quote, "Okay, now that I'm not in K-pop anymore, I can say this. Why is Jamie trying to be a thought?" Obviously, this derogatory term towards women is an unacceptable thing to call anyone, let alone an alleged friend, and it got a ton of reaction online, including from Jamie herself. She initially sent out, then deleted a tweet which read, "A what? Just remember how much I cared about you even before you were in your last company and how many times I checked if you were alright. I prayed for you and your questions were like mine. It's really sad." Jamie's final comment on the matter was another tweet in which she said, quote, "I hate that we as women have to be subjected to men's humor to appease incels on the internet, period." Jae later issued a rather tepid apology, wherein at one point he claimed he thought the word meant baddie. For me, what's really surprising in all this though is that Jae and Jamie have been longtime friends, both having done well in the first season of K-Pop Star, both being under JYP Entertainment for long periods of time, and countless other run-ins in the industry. But I want to hear your thoughts on this whole debacle too down in the comments. Personally, I think this has completely flipped the Jae versus JYP narrative in one fell swoop and made JYP look way better over the past few years. Now with that, we'll move on to a lineup of great new music that we got this week. We'll start with Only One Of, who are back and sticking to that edgy theme in their new song Skins. Momoland are back after a long while with Nutty Natasha. Here is their comeback Yummy Yummy Love.
Are you ready for love like this? Are you ready for love like this? Are you ready for yummy yummy love?
Boy group Mide are dreaming of outer space in Marvelous. Kangta's voice is silky smooth in this low-key song called Slow Dance. Hyun's new song Layin' Low is bursting with raw sex appeal. Kim Yo-han is looking great in this high-budget solo comeback called Dessert. Max Changmin is back with a big new sound and an expansive MV. Here is Devil. Enhypen are channeling serious 90s vibes in their excellent new comeback Blessed Cursed. Former BAP member Zelo is trying to escape in Deadline. And last but not least, we have this fun self-filmed MV from ONEUS for the song What You Doing.
What's doing, baby? What's doing now, you baby? What's doing, baby? What's doing, baby?
As always, I want to know which songs you really enjoyed this week. My pick is Enhypen. I love the aesthetic in the MV, and the chorus really hits hard. There's just so much to enjoy. And now for a look ahead in Comeback Watch, where we'll start with 101. Yes, seriously, 101 is releasing their Beautiful Part 3 single on January 27th. And Lai Kwan-lin also recorded in China for this song, so it will be a full group release. Just amazing. Nature will be coming back on January 24th. They're producing a poignantly named show called Nature Can't Go Down Like This, where they documented the process of preparing for their comeback. It is finally happening. VBG, the group born out of G-Friend members Shinbi, Eunha, and Eumji, are planning their debut. According to their label Big Planet Made, the groups will have their debut by mid-February. Taeyeon is preparing to drop a pre-release single tomorrow, January 17th, called Can't Control Myself. And best of all, this is leading up to a new full album that she's working on for February. So with that, we'll get back to some more K-pop news stories, starting with Super Junior member Donghae. Donghae shared with his fans that he's already been admitted to hospital to undergo knee surgery to repair an injury he sustained last fall. No word has come out yet on the success or recovery of the surgery, so I wish Donghae the best in the meantime. Omega X had a tough break this past Sunday as it came out that Jaehan, Hangyum, Jaehyun, and Junghoon had all tested positive for COVID-19. Thankfully, the boys are all only suffering mild headaches, but as a result, comeback promotions were halted for 2 weeks. Congratulations to Kepler's Chaehyun and Gravity's Minhee. They've both been selected as the next MCs for the show. Winner member Lee Sung-hoon was discharged from his military service and welcomed back on January 14th. 143 Entertainment has revealed that Ito Miyu, who competed on Girls Planet 999, will be debuting in their upcoming girl group. No details on the date are available yet, but according to the agency, they are already preparing for their debut. Lovelyz fans, it's time to rejoice because both Kay and Yeon have finally signed new deals. Kay has signed on with Junsu's label Palm Tree Island to become a musical actress, while Yeon has signed on to Sublime Artist Agency. And according to the label, Yeon is already planning a solo debut. Everglow's Yurin is taking a brief break to return to China over the Lunar New Year and spend time with her family. According to a statement from Yuhua, she will be back by the end of February, and Everglow will promote as 5 members until that time. SHINee's Taemin has been transferred from his original post to a public service worker position. SM revealed that Taemin has been receiving counseling for depression and anxiety, which has yet to improve the situation, and so he's being transferred. I really wish Taemin all the best in getting help for how he's feeling. In an announcement that probably surprised nobody, MBK Entertainment revealed this week that Dia member Somye has terminated her contract with the label, thus leaving Dia as well. If you've seen my deep dive on Shannon Williams a while ago, you know how bad at managing MBK is, and it really is too bad. Rolling Quartz has shared an apology with their fans after delaying their comeback due to a death in member Adam's family. They also shared that they're preparing 5 MVs and 3 VR videos for this comeback, so I'm really looking forward to it regardless if it's delayed a little bit longer. Brave Girl's Minyoung is taking a hiatus to address health issues by taking some time to rest and stabilize. I don't blame her one bit. We've heard several stories of the weeks and months with little to no sleep after their viral revival this year. SM has reported that their 2021 album sales have reached 17.62 million in total, which is more than double their 2020 number. I would take this with a grain of salt though, because 1, their artist roster is huge compared to other labels, and 2, they actually incurred a 13% operating loss in 2020. So I'm more interested to see if they were actually profitable with all those sales, because those comebacks do cost money to make. And along that same vein, Revelo's got some bad news this week as Red Velvet's Japanese comeback Bloom has been postponed. According to SM, the delay is due to, quote, production reasons. Former AOA member Jimin has left FNC Entertainment after the expiration of her contract on January 12th. Jimin had been with FNC for 9 years and actually recently released a very revealing song called Suddenly. Epic High will be performing at Coachella. The Legends will be on stage for both of the Friday shows. Alexa can add guest lecture at MIT to her list of accolades. The singer was scheduled as a special guest for a lecture this week in an interactive discussion titled K-pop on the Global Stage. And for our final news story this week, all of Dreamcatcher's members have finally opened up individual Instagram accounts, and as expected, Yuhyun is being extra with this amazing profile picture. And with that, we'll move on to a busier week in music shows. Once again, we still had the show and show champion who had no broadcast this week, but we are up to 4 broadcasts now. On a countdown, it was Kepler taking their first ever win for Wadada, and they followed it up with their second win the next day on Music Bank. Congratulations, Kepler. And then it was IVE continuing to dominate as they won twice more this week on Show Music Core and Inkigayo, bringing their debut up to 9 music show wins. Will Kepler fully take over next week? Let me know who you think the winners will be in the comments down below. Alright K-popers, you're officially caught up on everything going on in the K-pop world. Let me know how you feel about this week's news and the new music we got in the comments down below. As always, if you want to stay caught up with the K-pop world as it happens while having tons of fun every single week, make sure you're subscribed right here to Hallyu.